Okay, today's cardio. I don't even got music playing, so it doesn't matter. Ugh, Louvier. Another day, another workout crush. I think all that matters is not the numbers you necessarily put up, but how much effort you put in. Because I know some days can lift pretty heavy, right? No issues whatsoever. But other days it's just not there. Can't quite lift the same weights you usually would. And that's okay. As long as your 100% capacity was still given, right? With all of us, we're not going to have the same outputs every single day, but we do still have control over how much of that output we use regardless. So, I know for a fact, whenever I hit chest on a non-training day, because I do Kung Fu martial arts stuff, whenever I hit chest on a day I'm not doing that, I can rep out to 25 a lot more than I can than when I hit chest right after training. And I say right after training because whenever I hang out with Kane, it's chest day. And it just so happens that Sunday is the main day that we're usually all free. So it's always chest. And y'all will see from the last chest day video that I think I got realistically 3 reps every single time. I can hit closer to 8 when it's a fresh day. But when you train or, sometimes you just don't sleep well enough or don't eat or you just finished work instead of, there's always something. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of, okay, put everything in the second you can, or you're going to try to not go all out just because you're a little tired. That's usually the make and break between, great people and average ones. It's, I'm not feeling too great today. That means I can't give my 100%. 100% is always going to be subjective. 100% today is going to be, could be more or less than 100% tomorrow. Completely subjective on that part. So, as long as you're giving your 100% in any given moment, that's all that matters. One of my teachers in, I think this is middle school, she explained that, realistically, for some, they have 100% availability one day. And then the next day, say the best they can give is maybe 80%. Maybe they didn't sleep well. They had a rough way to work. Someone cut them off or yada, yada, yada. And the next day, what if someone they love passed away or their significant other broke up with them or something like that? That day, they might only have 20% to give. So, not everyone is going to have 100% of the capacity that they've always had every single day. And things change overall. Because that's just a short time horizon. What about the long horizon where it's like, okay, you might have been on a bulk a couple months back. 180, able to rep out 225, no issue. Hit 315. Second you're on your cut, the 100% that you had back then is completely different from the 100% you're going to have now. Pushing 155, closer to 12, maybe 11% body fat. The capacity to be able to hit the numbers you were hitting before is near impossible. Could you theoretically do it? Yeah. But realistically, to harp on yourself just for not being able to hit that is just not worth it. There's no point in getting down on yourself just because you can't keep up with a standard that you've hit before. Things will change. We as human beings are ever changing. So, regardless of the fact, you can't expect to be able to do the same thing you've always done. It's even fair to argue that if you are doing the same thing you've always done, are you really even living as a human? The one guarantee that we are as humans in terms of potential and, theoretical outputs is nothing is a guarantee. So try not to give yourself too much of a hard time if you can't do what you've done before. It's okay. You're setting yourself up for failure. On the contrary, though, don't let that belief limit you. Oh, I've hit this before. That means I can never go beyond that. That in itself isn't good either. Oh, I just stopped my workout. I tapped the no button and I just stopped my cardio. So now you get to hear me talk for a little bit. But as I was saying, I've bricked it. Thank you. Okay. It goes both ways. Don't harp on yourself, but also don't limit yourself. Some days you'll have less to give, and that's completely okay. And other days, you'll have more than you've ever had before to give. A lot of people also get caught up in that, where it's like, okay, well, say my max has always been 225. Realistically, because I weigh this much, I'm this tall, my arms are this long, and I've only ever done that, dictates I can't go heavier, or it's gonna risk something, this, and that. And people limit themselves that way. What you've done before will never dictate what you'll do later, regardless of whether it's doing more or doing less. So if there's anything to take away from that, I guess it's to not hold yourself to such a static standard bar, Standards always change, the bar will move. It's not, the world simply isn't just black and white. There's always going to be a gray line of, not even a line, just gray, muddy gray on what works and what doesn't. Think about it. Your best of today will never be the best of tomorrow. Your best of tomorrow could outlive, outmatch, or outperform, or underperform the best of yesterday. None of that fucking matters though, because we're doing today. So in terms of worries, just worry about today. Worry about putting out 100% today. Regardless of how you perform, if it's 100% consistently, you'll see the difference in due time. Whatever you output 100% doesn't matter. Just give that 100%, honestly. And I gotta live by that too. Because I was much happier maybe a couple months back, and I could rep out 225 like it's no man's business. Now here I am, and I get tired. I can't lift the same level of weight that I did before, so, things are ever changing. So don't give yourself such a hard time. Not being able to hit what you used to before. It'll come and go. Change habits, regardless of whether you want to or not. Change can be good and bad. Doesn't matter. What changes doesn't matter, as long as the 100% doesn't change, Always give that 100. I was just thinking about that today, because, yesterday, I was a little bummed out I couldn't hit the same numbers I did before on 225. So, that's just your food for thought today. Regardless of the output, give 100%.